story I promised you earlier, members of the county assemblies now want the Senate to keep off the affairs of the county assemblies. The County Assemblies Forum says the Senate should only play a legislative role. The MCAs told off the Senate during a meeting with the Committee on Devolution over the recent chaos arising from the impeachment of speakers in 3 counties. Rita Tinina now reports.
Nairobi, Homa Bay, Nyandarua. Scenes that characterized efforts by MCAs to impeach speakers of the 3 county assemblies. And it appears the assemblies have diagnosed the problem.
The main thing comes from an absence of a clear dispute resolution mechanism at the assembly.
During a session with the Senate Committee on Devolution, members of the County Assemblies Forum presented several proposals aimed at addressing the impeachment dilemma.
We would want regulations clearly providing the impeachment proceedings, and the assemblies will be required to do their standing orders in line with the regulations.
CAF wants the regulations to provide sufficient notice of motion in the removal of a speaker.
And in this case, we are just asking for the bare minimum. The Fair Administrative Action Act gives 7 days. Let that be the position.
The impeachment of speakers caught the attention of the Senate Committee on Devolution, which moved to act as an arbiter.
The Senate committees and the Senate as a House of Parliament, I am convinced, can intervene in this.
But some members of the County Assemblies Forum want the Senate to keep off affairs of county assemblies.
When you say you want to oversight the assemblies, I have a problem. I have a real problem. You can't be a big brother. The Senate cannot surely be a big brother. Let us be, because we want also to grow through our challenges and our problems, so that we learn. But put measures that are going to guide us, not to gag us. The Senate has no role to supervise the assemblies.
What the Senate needs to consider is not trying to gag the assemblies, is not Senate coming in and interfering with the assembly. I don't think that is the main proposition we are seeking here.
Impeachment matters aside, MCAs want their remuneration reviewed to correspond with what they say is their job description.
Can we adopt the same policy measure used at the national level at the county assembly? In what way? Let me give one of the most glaring difference between the national and the county assembly. National assembly are entitled to a car grant or a facility that does not require them to repay because it is a privilege. At the county assembly, my members, per month, they have to fork out 100,000. Whatever they get, they have to give back because of the mortgage and car loan.
Rita Tinina, KTN News.
All right, let's take a short break here on KTN.